Hey, friend. Hey, it's your friend Kim. And if you haven't noticed yet, I hope that you have or will notice after this message. I've changed the name of this group to one ingredient foods or one ingredient meals. And it's because for October, October starts with the letter O, and we're getting ready to go into the season of slowing things down, and we want to still continue to take care of our bodies and be mindful of the ingredients that we're putting into our bodies so we can function our very best during the holiday season. So in order to get ready for the holiday season and the body to slow down and transition to fall, we're going to focus on one ingredient foods. Now, someone reached out to me and wanted to know, does that mean I eat one food all day long? I thought it was funny. And the answer to that question is no. What a one ingredient food is, it's one ingredient. For example, an apple is simply an apple. It's one ingredient. If I mixed apples with sweet potatoes and carrots, it's still a one ingredient food. If I mixed apples with Brussels sprouts, sweet potatoes, and lemons and added beets, it's one ingredient. It means it's one ingredient. When you see me eat my tuna packages, that is multiple ingredients. So I'll be changing up my own ingredients to my foods to one ingredient. On the back of some tuna, it's simply tuna in water or tuna in oil, right? One ingredient foods. That's what we're going to be focusing on. And why are we going to be focusing on this? Because here's a bit of a story. I remember when I first started coaching people, I had a lady who came to me and I gave her all these meal plans and these workouts. And I said, I'll see you in a week. And when she came back to me, of course, here's the accountability piece. I said, well, how did it go? And I could tell by her countenance that she hadn't done any of it. She didn't even attempt it. And she said, well, I didn't do it. And then she started with, I couldn't get to the gym. I had to take care of the kids. I had to cook for my husband. I had all these Zoom calls and Zoom meetings. And people will feel really, really guilty. And she felt really, really guilty. It's not that she couldn't do it. It's just that what I gave her did not fit her lifestyle. And I had another client this morning mention, she said, I had to make it my own. So going into October, using one ingredient foods in one ingredient meals makes it really, really simple. Because there's so many things out there. It's keto, it's fasting, it's low carb, it's no sugar. And you're searching for that one thing that works for your life. And so that causes you to try this, try that, try this, try that. And it makes it really, really hard. And after a week, it becomes really, really difficult. One ingredient foods keeps it really, really simple. You want to keep anytime change happens, you keep it simple. Keep it really, really simple. And so going back to this client, and she came back to me and she said, well, I didn't do anything. And then she gave me all of the reasons, because just like anybody, we want the reasons to help us feel better about the thing that we didn't do. It's simply that it was just too much for her own lifestyle. And so I asked her, I said, well, what about a one ingredient food? One ingredient, just one ingredient. Pick one meal, whether it's breakfast, dinner, lunch, and use one ingredient foods. She said, I think I can do that. I said, okay, this is an experiment. I never tell people this is something you gotta do, because that is talking at you and not being a partner with you. All right, so we partnered together. And as far as her workouts, what became easy for her, I said, can you commit to 5 minutes in the morning? She was like, well, what is that going to do? I said, well, it's going to take the intensity out of it. It's going to take the intensity out of you thinking you got to get in 3 or 5 days a week, 60 minutes. Could you experiment with 5 minutes in the morning, maybe as you made your coffee, with some leg lifts or squats, or simply waving your hands above your head. She's like, yeah, I can do that. See, that's simple. Simplicity. When we start off with change, we add a lot of intensity to our already busy lives, and it becomes overwhelming. So my challenge for you for October is to start with simplicity. It's going to be a simple October. One ingredient foods, you're taking the thought out of it. A one ingredient food is a lemon, one ingredient, a nectarine. It's one ingredient food. One ingredient. Sure, you can mix your one ingredient foods together. You can make a bowl out of it. Yeah, quinoa is one ingredient. One ingredient foods. Whatever you like makes it simple. It takes the thought out of, am I doing this right? Am I doing enough? Is this enough? One ingredient foods. Brussels sprouts, tomatoes, chicken, fish, one ingredient foods. I look forward to serving you this October. Now, I'm going to take things a little bit deeper. If you are a subscriber inside of the subscribers group, we'll be doing a little bit of cooking inside of that group. But I'm bringing this group along with me as well, because you deserve the very, very best. You deserve to feel strong in this age and stage of your life. You deserve to make your lifestyle your lifestyle. And the reason why people don't continue on is because they try to go by this one list for the rest of their life, and they just can't see that in their minds. Using one ingredient foods, we eat anyway. It's just food. It's food. It's simple food. One ingredient foods. This challenge will start October 1st, which is next Wednesday, October 1st. I'm going to take the challenge a little bit further. I want you to post your foods, your one ingredient meals in this group so that you can inspire other people. And when you post, use the hashtag one ingredient meal. One ingredient meal. Hashtag one ingredient meal. I look forward to y'all. I'm going to be talking about it more. I'm going to post a recipe for a one ingredient chicken meal right underneath this post. Stay faithful, y'all. Hey, stay fit. And you, my friend, and I'm dressed like this because we just finished working out. You stay motivated.